going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Pablito Greets, and we have another post-intro workout thing for the vlog. All right. So, what we talk about today? Talk about my Lord Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, and how discipline is gonna help you in the gym and faith. The other thing I talked about is for my beginners out there who are starting the gym, the number one reason you guys fail and end up leaving the gym after a month and never go back to it and then start that cycle. So I gave some tips and what that reason actually was. And then the last thing we talked about further going into eating in volume for my people out there who are asking me questions about what does eating in volume means. I just kind of gave you a couple examples, and then we talked a little bit about it and how to lose weight basically. And that's pretty much the video today. Good lift. I'm really hungry, so I'm leaving. I still have to do my abs and my incline press. So I'm leaving now. Finna go eat, do my work stuff, and then I'll come back right before I go to work and finish my lift. Yeah. Pretty much it. See you soon. Hey. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the gym, just finished our warm-up. It's push day today. So I love me starting with a good old chest press machine. Yo, chest press machine hacks, make sure your seat is high enough so you're not pressing. You see what I mean. Anyways, we're gonna start with this weight just because I feel warmed up, but I also don't want to go straight to my max. We have 4 sets for this one today, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna start this first set so you guys get going. And I got to check what my weight was last week because I just started this new app, so all my new weights are gonna be on the app, so I can actually see what I'm doing. But this is the first week, so I need to go put all my numbers back here. Anyways, let's go. First set's always a burnout if you're warming up. Ow. Alright, let me check my weights. I forgot my weights. Start with them 60 pounds. We're gonna try to go for 6. This is supposed to be a little bit of a heavy chest press, so we're aiming for 6 to 8 reps. So we're gonna go for 6. Yo, yesterday's video, I like it. See, I like making YouTube videos and then taking my YouTube videos when I'm yapping and taking those clips and putting that on Instagram. So these vlogs are gonna be consistent, I promise. For today's workout, we got chest press for the power. We already did our warm up. Make sure you warm up correctly, else that shoulder's gonna start hurting. And then today we have weighted dips, shoulder press, tricep overhead extensions. I forget the rest of the ones that we have, but yeah. So the other day I had somebody ask me. It's like a little weird question. It wasn't really a question. I just made the question out of what they were talking to me about. But like, why people fail at the gym all the time. So you see people like, they'll come and they'll say, oh, I'm motivated this year, like especially around January. I'm motivated this year, I'm gonna do this. This year I'm gonna do this and that. And like a couple months they end up stopping and they end up not doing it. And there's really a couple things that comes down to. The first thing, I'm not saying the first thing that comes down to is just they have no actual guidance. Like they don't know where to go. So imagine being super excited to take your first step, and then once you take your first step, the whole screen goes black and you have no idea where to go. That's what happens to a lot of people because they have no guidance and they have nobody to tell them like, here's a structured plan, this is what you have to do. Now, more importantly than that, a lot of people lack the ability to have discipline when you do not know where you're going, right? It's hard to ask somebody, hey, trust in this process that you have absolutely no idea where it's going. So those two things combined make it very hard for somebody who's new in the gym to get into the gym and stay in the gym. Because everybody who watches this is like, oh no, it's not that hard. Well, we've been in the gym. We've done it. We're staying in it. Maybe we've looked at different things or we've had the ability to stay in it. Not everybody's the same. Not everybody has that ability to stay disciplined when they don't know what the target is. Like how far can you sprint when you don't know where the end line is? I remember that quote from someone. But I'm gonna give you guys some tips if you're just starting out the gym and you want to stay consistent on what to do. And I'll be right. Oh, yeah. Last week I can only hit 6 of those. So that's a big improvement on my side. It's 920, 923. I go again. That's a huge improvement on my side. Last week I was only able to hit 6, then I was able to hit 5, and then last set I was able to hit 4. So the first one being able to hit 8, I want to hit for 7 and 6, so 8, 7, 6. And that, guys, right there is progressive overload. Which brings me to my point of being having tips. So regardless of what you think, weight loss, studies show that lifting weights, heavy enough weights for yourself, is going to promote weight loss. Oh, with your food. But I mean, like, technically any exercise can promote weight loss, but in my area, lifting weights is what is my weight loss tool. So what am I saying? No. I'm jumping everywhere. We're gonna go back to my point where I was gonna say how to be consistent in the gym. So the first thing you got to do if you're super excited to get into the gym and be consistent is find a working schedule for yourself. So how many days can you go to the gym? Let's say it's 3, let's say it's 4, let's say it's 5. Whatever your days are, make sure that it's actually manageable to go to the gym 5 days, 4 days, 3 days in a row. As a beginner, I really wouldn't go for 6 days because that's just going to cause burnout. It's going to just cause you to kind of do a whole bunch, 2 weeks, and then never get back. So if you need to go with 3 first, go with 3. But once you pick an actionable schedule, next thing you have to do is actually find a program. So this is where you can come to coaches like me, or you can come to any coach around you and ask for a program. It doesn't have to be super programized if you're just starting, right? Most of the people who just started the gym are just going to have to create strength. And a lot of the stuff they're going to be using are machines, right? I'm not going to have a beginner jump under a barbell. That's just not safe, right? You don't have the mechanics yet to understand how to push a barbell press correctly so that your muscles are working together. Instead, this machine takes all the stability out for you, and all you gotta do is push, right? So that's what I mean by finding somebody or searching up online or finding a program that matches your schedule, like a 3-day program that you can just come in here and do. It takes the thinking out of the working out, right? That's what stresses a lot of people out. They have to come in here, they have to figure out a plan, they have to think of something, and then they gotta do it, right? It takes it out, just the actual coaching aspect of it, or the working out aspect. It's out the way. Next thing, you just gotta make sure you stay disciplined on the days you want to come in. So you can't say you're gonna come in 3 days and then skip the days you want to come in. It doesn't make sense. So once you have your program, you gotta be a little bit hard on yourself and say, I'm gonna come in these 3 days regardless of how I feel, regardless of what happens, and regardless of anything that tells me I can't do it, right? Come into the gym on the 3 days you said you were gonna come in, and you put it on your calendar. When I first started, I put it on my calendar, and every time it would remind me, or alarms. That's how I started, actually. Alarms. You put the alarms, and every time the alarm went off, you're like, okay, I gotta go to the gym, let's get it, right? And then the third thing is you gotta understand, it's the rules of thirds. A third of your workouts are gonna be amazing, great, you're gonna feel awesome. Another third of the workout is just gonna be mediocre. They're just gonna be nice, average workouts. You do a workout, you got out. And another third of the workouts, you're not gonna wanna work out. You're gonna feel like butt, and they're gonna suck. But guess what? You have to get into the gym on those days. Because a workout, even if you come in here and walk on the treadmill, is better than no workout. You have to understand that. Because the moment you start feeding your mind, no workout, no workout, no workout, then you get into a cycle where you won't come back in. And then you're lost, and then you're gone. Right? But instead, if you came in on that day and just walked on the treadmill, the next time you hit the gym, you're like, oh, at least I can go walk on the treadmill. And then you get in here and you might feel really good once you're in here and you might start lifting weights. It happens all the time. The best workouts sometimes are workouts you thought were gonna be bad. So you gotta fight that mindset. All right, up next. I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's get it. One more. No, I didn't have that last one in me. I got 7. So 8, 7. Let's go. We're going to give ourselves 3 minutes. So at 47. 27. We go again. That was good, man. But see, that's the exact reason. All my workouts right now that I program for myself schedulally are with the days I want, but they've all been programmed with machines. And then near the end, I'll add some cables, some dumbbells, but in reality, I'm coming back from an injury, a spinal injury, a lumbar spinal injury. And I don't want to put myself in a position where, well, too much. I do want to do it slightly and over time, but not everything all the way, in a position where my body has to create stability. So that's why I do the leg press, that's why I do the chest press, I do the shoulder press. And then I'll add Bulgarian split squat, or I'll add incline dumbbell press. And you're gonna see, even when I do my weighted dips, I don't need the little bench to do my dips. But since I put it there, it helps my knees and my lumbar stay stacked. So that's why I do that aspect. And slowly I've been decreasing the weight to maybe one day be able to go back to dips free weight, which I can do, which you'll see, but I just, right now, my spine's not letting me create that, like dead hang kind of thing. But yeah, those tips, man. You gotta figure out your schedule, figure out a program for yourself, search it up online, buy it from someone, whatever. Or the best way is get a coach. That's why I do what I do, because I love people who are starting at the gym and have no idea what to do. Because then they come to me and I'm like, oh, thank God, because I wished I had someone like me when I started. I'll guide you the right way, and I put you in the right positions for your body to get stronger and to do whatever you want, to be honest. And again, recording in the gym is a little awkward because everybody stares at you like you're crazy. But at the end of the day, who cares, right? I'm just recording for my own fun and for my own pleasure. So, plus, this is retro fitness. Everybody's $25. Never says don't record on the contract. So, try to be respectful too. Nobody crosses in front of my camera. What am I gonna say? I'm gonna be like, oh, yikes. That's it. Oh, but we got one more set here, and I have to hit at least 6 reps. It's time to go. You ready? It's 27 already. Hit these 6 reps, and we go crazy. All right, let's get it. Oh my God, I got a drop set. I only hit 4 sets, guys. I only hit 4 reps, I gotta drop set that. See? And that progressive overload comes in. So next week, or next time I do the chest press for weight, I just gotta make sure that I can hit all. Oh my God. Yo, I'm cooked, chat. Guys, I have like 15 coconut waters at home that I bought like a year ago. They're all still good. But I'm like, dude, they're about to expire soon. I gotta get rid of these things. And I don't like coconut water. I gotta drink it. Because one thing you know about me is I hate letting things go to waste. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Back. Next up, we got the shoulder press machine. Again, soon I'll be at my shoulder dumbbell presses, but shoulder press machine to start off. So the next thing I want to talk about, guys, it's the I had some questions yesterday because I posted a reel about and some people were asking me, what does eat in volume mean? So I'm going to go into that here. It's important to know that I just started doing this 1 month ago, cutting. And what does eating in volume mean, right? So I know it sounds hard, or it sounds like crazy, like you have to eat more to lose weight, but it's really about the numbers, calorie-wise. So what foods that you eat more of cause you to lose weight? So like if I want to eat more burgers, heck no, I'm not gonna lose weight, right? I'm gonna be adding lots of calories on. But if I want to go eat more cucumbers, there's a difference, right? Like you can eat a lot of cucumbers, and it'll be hard to get to 100 calories without actually seeing a plate full of cucumbers, right? But that's what that kind of means. So I'll give you some examples. Actually, let me do this first, and then I'll give you some examples. Ah, 33, so 36 I go again. Oof. So, like I was saying, um, when people say eating more to lose weight, doesn't mean you're eating the foods you want to eat, right? Losing weight, you gotta remember, it takes you some time to get to where you are. So if you're 20 pounds overweight, it took you some time to get 20 pounds overweight. So this whole idea of you're gonna lose weight and all that weight in a month is crazy. It's bananas. Actually, it really depends on how much body fat you have on you, but it's gonna take some time. So whatever you think your weight loss journey is gonna be, double, triple it, because it's probably gonna be a lot longer. Then it really all comes down to your calories. So you have to be in a deficit to lose weight, regardless, because the law of thermodynamics say like you can't create or destroy energy. So you gotta remember, calories is energy. As you eat, there's two options the food has. One, it gets stored as body fat, or two, your body uses it as energy. So if you eat more than what your body needs, it's going to grab that extra energy and store it, which then becomes body fat, right? But if you eat less than what your body needs, what's going to happen? Your body still needs to have that energy because that's what it needs to function. And if you don't give it that energy, it's going to go look for it somewhere else, right? That's where it goes to your body fat. Well, first it's where you glycogen, but then it goes to your body fat. So you need to create a consistent deficit the entire time you're trying to lose weight. It can't be one day out of 7. It has to be a consistent deficit. So that's going to mean you're going to eat less food, which then you turn it around and say, actually, let me not eat less food. Let me eat more food, but stay below my calories. So anytime you eat something, you want to have fiber, it fills up that stomach. And where does fiber usually come from? Vegetables. So what I do when I eat in volume is, let's say I cook some beef, I cook some chicken, I cook whatever I cook, and I want to have it in my low-carb tortilla as a burrito. Cool. What I do then is I make a plate full of tomatoes, full of lettuce, full of cucumbers. I cut them all up, nice and diced, and I mix it. Well, actually, I don't mix it yet. I put the beef that I want to put in my tortilla. I put a whole bunch of that, close it up, I eat it. Then I eat it above the plate. Once it's done, I still have all that leftover salad. I put some of the beef that I left over into the salad, and I eat it all. And so it fills you up, like it really does. So eating in volume just means finding ways to make very low-calorie foods that give you a lot. So like there's these egg white bites. You know, like the Starbucks egg bites that they have? They look like a muffin. They have that, but you can make your own just purely with egg whites. And you could probably make like 20 of them for 300 calories if you use egg whites and something else that you might like in it. And you make 20 of those. So now imagine having to eat 20 of those muffin-shaped egg bites compared to eating one of those from Starbucks that's 400 calories. There's a big difference, right? 20 versus 1. That's what you have to find when you're trying to eat in volume in a deficit. Like yesterday, I had a 200-calorie meal with a whole bunch of cucumbers, a whole bunch of sauce, and some beef. And I was full after that. I almost didn't end up finishing off my calories last night because I was full. So that's what eating in volume means. Now I'm going to stop yapping because, actually, no, I'm right on time. So that was a good yapathon. That was just enough time for the time to switch. But I know that was everywhere. But the basics of losing body fat or losing weight is you have to put yourself in a calorie deficit. And the reason I like coaching people through that is because if you do it solo, you're going to go through all the mistakes that I went through and that other people go through. But instead, when you have somebody guiding you and you don't know what to do, you ask questions like, how do I go eat out and stay in my deficit? Right? Calories ends up being, well, this is what Coach Devin taught me, and it really clicked. Calories is a game. You have, let's say, 1,700 calories you have to use by the end of the day. So if you're a big night eater, don't eat too much in the morning. Just make sure you get enough protein throughout the day, slowly dripping like an IV drip. And then by the end of the night, you have a lot of calories saved up. You can eat those calories happily. Or if you hate eating at night, which I don't know anybody who does that, maybe use more calories in the morning and have like a little small meal at night. And if you like desserts, find desserts that are low calorie and save those calories to whenever you want to have those desserts. That's the game. All right, let's go. All right, guys. Here we go. I just gotta do these dips real quick and then I'll talk. Just because I've been sitting here for a while. Again, the setting's up to the highest. I just need that little bit of support from my lower spine. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about next was my Lord Jesus Christ and how faith kept me going the entire time through my injury and my setback. So, yeah, I got injured, and there was a point where I was really tested, and I was like, dude, I don't know if I'll ever be able to work out again. I don't know if fitness can even be part of my life if I can't lift again. It was this whole thing, and I think one of the biggest things I realized that God made me realize when He injured me, or when He allowed me to be injured, was that I wasn't living in the moment. I was, what's next? Jump. All this like red pill nonsense. Just I need next. My injury, everything slowed down. I couldn't move, and I was like, and it got to the point where I was like so like crazy out of my mind. And there's a lot of self-reflection and thinking of giving up. But the entire time I just kept asking God. I was like, God, get me through this. Show me what I need to know. Show me what I need to learn. I'm still in this area, so clearly I haven't grasped what you want me to grasp. And slowly I started to make movements forward, and then movements back, and then movements forward, and then movements back, and movements forward. But the entire time I had faith in the Lord, and you have, and this correlates to the gym, because what I'm trying to tell you guys is you have to have faith in the Lord. You have to have discipline. When you start the gym, when you start the idea of weight loss, when you start the idea of muscle building, it's just like that journey I had for the last 4 months with God. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of mental strength. You're going to want to give up. And to me, that's where the Lord came in for me, because I didn't have the mental strength to get all through what I did. It was only through Him and my beautiful girlfriend who kept reminding me that the only way I could get through this is if I kept having faith in Him. And now I'm at a point where I'm not 100% there yet, but I still have faith in Him. Even now that I'm winning, I still pray to Him and I tell Him, like, Lord, thank you. What can I learn now? What is it you want me to grow now? Where can I move now? And now it really takes a lot of faith and discipline to be with God the same way it does to be in the gym and to chase after those goals. And if you feel like you're lacking some faith, some discipline, then pray to God. Pray to Jesus Christ and ask Him for that faith, for that discipline. And when you ask for discipline, He's going to give you distractions. Like, don't think that He's just going to give you discipline. He's going to give you distractions that are make you want to skip the gym. He's going to give you distractions because that's the way He teaches. If you ask for patience, he'll put you in an hour-long traffic jam, right? You have to realize that and always be wondering why you're in a situation and what this guy trying to teach you. That's what I really learned through that injury. That's really made me a lot stronger of a person. And I think, God willing, if I can touch one of your souls from that speech and that little yapathon, that whatever it is you're going through, just have faith that the Lord Jesus Christ and God are putting you through that for a specific reason. And there's something that you're missing that you need to grab onto. Anyways. But yeah. Hashtag pray to Christ. I need me some coconut water. Ooh, this workout so far, it's fire. I'm having fun. Ooh. But I got one more here. I gotta go do some face pulls for the rear dead trap, back of the shoulder area. And then have overhead tricep extensions. And that's it. And I finish off with some core. Yo, and this ain't that bad. This ain't that bad. You gotta take it in a little sips though. You gotta take it in a little sips so you can get the sugar. I'll catch you guys. Alright, now this is post-talk, post-interview, post-workout. Alright? So we're heading home. I'm thinking that cucumber salad I made yesterday, but I'm gonna add egg and tuna. And I'm taking away the honey mustard too. Honey mustard didn't hit. I love ketchup. I think ketchup was perfect with that. So ketchup, cucumber, tuna, and some egg for them good fats. And I think that's pretty much it for today. That's what I have for breakfast. So if you guys liked the video, hit that like, hit that comment, subscribe to the boys channel to get free freaking knowledge and so that you can level up. And comment down below any questions you may have. I'll answer them in future videos. But that was my push day today. So see ya. Alright, I didn't get to flex at the gym. I'm using my sister's mirror to flex because I need to have at least one of these from stick to brick. So this is the physique right now. This is the physique so far. Side bicep curl. Right here. Side bicep pump. Double bicep pump. Back shot. Hey yo. I think you're looking good so far. I didn't look like this a month ago though.